I'm here with Kevin Wheeler, who's been running quite a few tracks at True London 4. I've been in two of them. One was on big data, and one was on the future of social. He was having a lot of input there. So, Kevin, I just wanted to ask you on the big data, unstructured data, and the fact that we now have tools, or tools are being developed that will open us up to even more data. What could that mean for us?
I think it opens up a whole new potential era, and he's got me up here against the wall. I kind of feel like a firing squad because I may get shot, but I think it's going to open up a whole new world of opportunity and of potential danger for people, because I think we're reaching the point where we've got a ton of information about individuals. We've got all sorts of disparate databases that are now accessible, and that increasingly can be aggregated and interpreted by software. And by that I mean I can literally find out potentially your credit history, your criminal record, your work record. If you're using online tools, the possibility is pretty high that those can be accessed easily by a variety of people and tools. You've got all your traditional social media like Facebook, LinkedIn, and so forth, Twitter. You've got all the comments that are made. If I could aggregate all this data together and make a conclusion from that about someone's potential to work or not potential to not work for me, that's where we're headed. And I think that that's often referred to as big data, or this combination of multiple databases that you can aggregate and make sense out of or derive information from is what's increasingly happening, and is going to continue to happen and have a huge impact on employment, how people are employed, and how you decide on who you're going to employ. So rather than the very limited and very controlled amount of information that we provide an employer today, or typically an employer has access to, suddenly they're going to have access to tons of information and data that will significantly, I think, change who gets hired for what. And that's why, I think it's going to put a lot of people in situations they've never been in before, around being asked to explain things or talk about things in their past that have never even come up and that maybe they think are buried or lost. So it's a frightening time, which is why I said this could be really disadvantageous for some people, but it's also going to open up opportunities for people that you may never have figured that this person could do a job, and suddenly you say, gee, given all this, I think you'd be a pretty good candidate for this. So it's going to make opportunity, it's going to make, not lack of opportunity for others through it. So it's going to be a profound social change, and it will probably evolve. It isn't going to happen tomorrow, but I think you have to be aware that this is on the horizon, and it will be happening soon.
Can I just add one final question, actually? That's about the kind of skills that we might see emerging then in the recruitment space. So if we're looking at big data, what you've just described is a shift, and that sounds to me as if we're going to have people doing different kinds of jobs to find candidates and to sift, and how do you see that?
I think we're going to come into the I think we're already in the age where data analysts are going to become a job title you're going to see sought after for working for corporate recruiters and agencies and RPOs. So you're going to see people saying, we would like, you're going to see a job description for someone who can analyze data, who can work with big data, who can help to create software that will interpret data and make sense of data or rank it with probability. So data analysis, number crunching, all of this are going to become skills that have never been associated with human resources or recruitment, are suddenly going to be skills that are in demand. And this is where financial analysis was maybe 5 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, and they have come a very long way to aggregate and crunch disparate data in the financial services industry, and we're starting to get there in the people industry.
Great, Kevin, thanks very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.